So to show some of the enhancements with set origin, we will press X and delete this cube and Shift A and add a torus. We'll go in the F9 menu and we'll press major segments to be 36. We'll leave these at 12, and really I can just look at this in top view, not even press Alt V until that everything is set up for the purposes of this example. However, we'll select in edit mode. We'll also press Alt S to just push it up a little bit. And I'm just going to select just this loop by alt clicking it, press Ctrl I and delete everything else. And from here I am simply going to just select every other face. And since I have Mesh Machine, that means I have to press Y twice in order to rip it off. If you don't have Mesh Machine, you can just press Y once and it'll already do the split for you, but make sure you have split enabled in your preferences if you want split on your Y key. So with these now split, I can press P and split each of these into loose parts. So now each of these pieces is split apart by a separate face. So if we press Q, we can go under set origin, and you'll notice that if I drag out my dot and it becomes a line, there's now an axial display. So we can see that the default axis is now set to X, in addition to it displaying the fact that it's X. In the future, I want to be able to pause this and have users be able to dictate exactly what sort of axis is being specified via scrolling. However, for now, it's important that we at least establish a baseline axis that we're dealing with whenever it comes to dealing with set origin. So currently it is set to X. And right now you see me kind of going rapid fire, just using the last dot in order to just jump off and create a flat X facing axis. And this is important for me to just show some of the enhancements with set origin in action, but also to set us up for the next slide. So almost there. And of course, keep in mind, you can always just click a dot to just specify your origin, but for me, I have a lot more fun clicking and dragging to drag a dot out and specify the actual direction of the axis. So now that we've covered everything, that in a nutshell is what has happened with set origin for this release. However, if we were to press Control Alt Q, let's see, Control Alt Q, we're now in quad view. Even though we don't need to do this, I just wanted to show that we can also now use set origin in quad view, and there will no longer be any issues whenever it comes to having things work. This was something that we dealt with on the Boxcutter side as well, having our dots work in quad view. So having a system derivative of those dots not work with quad view was something that I found to be a bit of an anomaly. But in a nutshell, that's just some of the changes that have taken place with set origin for this particular update.